again. Get us out one more time. Welcome to the Brunch Beauty and Life Podcast, hosted by
me, Ashley Rowe, or Rowe. That's what everyone calls me in this beauty industry.
Yes, and my name is Connie, also known as The Inspiring Stylist. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at the Beauty. Oh, no, wait. Sorry. We
Brunch
just made it.
Beauty Life Podcast on Instagram.
Yes, Brunch Beauty Life Podcast on Instagram. And our personal IGs are the_inspiring_stylist.
And my personal Instagram is naturally Ashley Rowe. So follow us there as well because we're ready to tear the city up together.
Right. We coming from the QC, Queen City, Charlotte, North Carolina. With this podcast, this is about where beauties connect. One of the reasons why we wanted to say where beauties connect is because we're both a part of the beauty industry. We both have salons. We have a life outside of the salon because I know a lot of people think, oh, hairstylists, they just work. So we wanted to bring this podcast to you to talk about the business aspect of things, just our personal life, how we manage, how we balance, right? How we get in there and balance things out.
Yes, because it's definitely a balancing act. And if I didn't have this beauty here to help me balance that out, I would probably literally just do the salon, go home, and repeat every day, which I feel is typically my everyday. But she gets me out the house. Sometimes I pull her out the house too, but it's making sure that we have that accurate balance as we are thriving women in this industry.
Yeah, so this is our outlet, y'all. One thing that I do want to say is before we dive in, we just want to give a chance for y'all to get to know us. Who are we, right? Who is Ashley? Who is Connie? And who are they? And who is the Brunch Beauty Life Podcast? So one of the reasons why we call it brunch, why that is a part of it, because moving forward, it will be dropping during brunch hours. So, grab your mimosas, grab your drinks, and just kick back and relax with us.
Responsibly.
Responsibly. No driving.
No driving. Okay. Also, be of age. Okay. We are not out here trying to influence the youth of America to drink with us.
Right.
No.
Yeah, so be of age. Drink responsibly.
And also because I feel that brunch is where women get together, and men too, because it's heavy on the brunch scene, where we get together and kick it and we relax, talk about the week that we had, have fun together, listen to good music, eat some really good food, and fellowship.
And get cute.
And get cute, yes.
Mm-hmm, because sometimes the intention is good going into the salon looking good, but it don't work like that every day for our life. So,
no.
Yeah. So, Miss Ashley, tell us a little bit about you. Give us some background so our guests, our audience can get to know who is the Ashley Rowe.
How long y'all got? No, I'm joking. I am just a woman now from Charleston, South Carolina. I have been in the Rock Hill, North Carolina area now for, almost 20 years.
You said Charleston? Oh, so you got that Geechee.
Yes, I definitely have the Geechee. You will get it if I'm mad. Don't turn me up so that you can get it. But definitely a Geechee girl. Went to Winthrop and Rock Hill, and then got my degree that I've never used. So if you're not needing to go to college, it's okay.
We'll talk about that later.
But moving up into Charlotte and just decided at 32 to change my life. I went to CPCC's natural hair care course. I was actually part of the first graduating class of natural hair at CPCC.
Yes, she was.
And I was just placed delicately in some great hands with Tika and Connie. So they really have helped grow me and mold me into this now little mini businesswoman that I am.
Big businesswoman that she is.
Many. I still got some ways to go. Big. But, what's even better is not just being able to be mentored by you and grow by you, but also becoming your friend. So that makes it very comfortable for us to spend time together and talk and laugh, cry about the
All of
things that we're
that.
going through, business related and personal. So
Mhm.
you've seen me grow from the little chihuahua to now, I can be let on the porch for a little bit
Mhm.
without the leash.
Y'all will find out why we call her the Chihuahua later. It will come out.
And yours came out this morning.
But we're not going to talk
We're not
about
gonna
that.
talk about that.
You know,
But
somebody
tell
left the
us.
census on those clothes. But
Yes.
I didn't say that, though.
Yes. And that's why I'm just mildly cute. I'm gonna get real cute in the next following episodes. But tell us about you, stylish Connie. Inspiring stylist.
Hey, all right. So, a little bit about me. I've been in Charlotte now for 14 years. I moved down here. I took a leap of faith. I worked in a salon when I was in Richmond, Virginia, and one day, 2 weeks before my lease was up, I decided I didn't want to live in Virginia anymore, and I just up and moved just like that. Came down here, never been to Charlotte a day in my life. Came down here for a Sunday, looked at 3 apartments, found one that I liked, got approved same day, signed my lease, and moved down here 2 weeks later, and been here ever since. I worked in a salon for a year, and then I quit for lots of reasons, and I went into a salon suite and started my own business, and have just grown, made lots of sacrifices, a lot of risk, and now I'm here. I am a mother of 3. I got a soon to be 16-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 6-year-old. And I started all the way over. I thought I was going to be done in 2 more years, but I guess I got 14 more to go. And, it's a lot. Doing hair, balancing the life aspect, having kids, needing a social life, and not just having my life around the salon and then the kids. I'm also into fitness. Got them guns coming back. Got the abs coming back. Because after I had my last child, I had postpartum depression, like real bad. I gained a lot of weight. I just wasn't feeling it. So for the last 4 years, August will be 4 years, I have been dedicated to the fitness journey. And I call it a journey because it is a journey. It's a lifestyle. It's a never ending process. So
I agree. I've been on the journey and off the journey and on the journey. Off the journey. I'm getting back on the journey. They say thick thighs save lives, but it don't save you from the blood work.
No, I don't. So, and a little bit more about us. We work together and we develop a bond. We develop a friendship. So we actually like each other, y'all.
Yes.
Okay, because sometimes in the salon environment, and y'all know, for those that work in a salon, you go in there and you vibe with somebody, but then you just like, I don't really like her like that. I can't wait to get home. So we actually do like each other. We actually have a friendship, and again, like she said earlier, we could talk relationships, we could talk business, we could talk personal. Like, I love you, girl.
Us never part.
Us never part.
But yeah, I really enjoy you trying to be cute and nice with me, saying that we work together. I work for you.
We was working together.
Have me on the boss, okay? I would never take that from you. You were my boss, but you were a great boss. You showed me how to do this. So I always will give you that props because you showed me how to do this. It's a bonus that we are actually friends and enjoy each other, enjoy sharing our lives with each other. And I'm just happy to see and watch you grow and continue to be in the boss moves that you are. So, touching on what you talked about as far as postpartum depression, how did you get you back? Because, y'all, when I say this lady is fly effortlessly, but if you did not know her story, you wouldn't know that she's fly effortlessly. So, how did you get to peel yourself out of that depression and bring yourself to fly?
Victory. Look, I wish y'all could see the pants. I don't know if y'all can see the pants, but the pants say victory because that's how I'm feeling right now. Victorious, okay? Yes. Actually, it was when we went to the expo. Remember the expo we went to after I had my youngest? We went to an expo, and it's crazy how all of this is manifesting because we was at this expo. It was a beauty expo in Charlotte. they were on the stage and they were talking and, basically what we're doing now, what we bring into you live in the flesh right now, right? And just giving the advice, giving the wisdom. And somewhere in the mix of all of that, I had like this premonition. Like I saw myself on the stage because I'm looking at them. I'm like, yo, they be saying the same thing we be saying. So what's the difference between them and us sitting right here in the audience? And the difference was that they were doing it and we won't. But now we are.
We are now.
We
Yes.
are now. It's our time. So now this is what we're doing. And when I saw myself on the stage, she was bad, you know what I'm saying? She was bad. Like she was fit, fine, and defined. And,
Okay.
meanwhile in the audience, I was overweight. I was pushing like almost 190. And, the girl on the stage, she was slim thick. And I was like, oh yeah, that's who I'm about to be. So after that gave me that motivation. I actually had some clients that were going to this guy, Richard D. Shields. Let me give you your plug. Shout out to DBO Fitness for all the ladies in Charlotte. He's great. He's amazing because he got this body right. And not just for me, but for any woman that goes through his program. I immediately signed up with him. I became committed and the weight just started like coming off. And of course, as the weight started coming off, I started feeling better. I started feeling good, when my jeans stopped cutting into my stomach and it gave me like this boost of confidence. Then I had to find a whole new swag because the wardrobe ain't matched. So now that's like my challenge, but not so much when it comes to the heels because I've always loved my heels. But now, I'm trying to get a little sporty like you because I like your sporty look and the shoes. I'm trying to get like that,
It is crazy because I feel like I kind of reverse with you.
Right.
You were more of the sporty, and I used to wear my heels. I always had my Steve Maddens on deck. I knew all the places to get the shoes, my Aldo, all that stuff. And now, in 2 days, I will be at my halfway point to getting to 40. Ooh. So I'm kind of just getting more comfortable in who I am now and redefining that. I like to be comfortable. I feel like I'm at my best when I'm around people when I'm actually comfortable. Mm. And I find that wearing those heels sometimes, not all the time, 'cause I will put it on. I will put that on. But I find that I'm more at ease and able to be myself when I'm super comfortable, and I'm not going to hurt myself anymore to just be cute or fly. I'm going to make this comfort level fly for me. So it's whether it's just throwing on, nice little flannel, which I got on the waist right now. Okay. Like throwing on some earrings or just swagging it up a little bit differently just to really advance in my streetwear style, because streetwear doesn't necessarily mean bummy, right?
No.
I still feel very cute, sneakers. App from Nike got a lot of my money recently.
But Nike gonna have to make you an ambassador.
Yes, I would love that. Please do. But, just really having different ways of bringing out who I am in this next phase. Because, when I got with you, I was, chihuahua with little spice and a little cute little heel, and I would put on my little stuff to come to work. But now I'm really just about who is Ashley going into 40. I met you at 32, 33.
Yeah, it's been that long?
Yeah.
Like, dang, I guess so. That's what, back in 2015 then.
And now I am about to turn 40. I'm really establishing, who I am. So I thought it was really powerful when you said, like, the weight off, because it's not just the actual physical weight that I feel like you shed. I feel like you also shed the weight of what was holding you down, the weight of how you viewed yourself, the weight of that image, and just shedding all that to become you.
Ooh,
everybody talks about like Michelle becoming, but it's like really watching you become, and I'm just wondering who I'm about to become.
A bad boss.
Yes, and so that's why I'm going to be out and acting bad, You're blessed with your children. I don't have any kids yet. I want them sometimes. And I'm thinking about what's next for me in that journey, a significant other, a partner, and having kids, but it's not going to happen if I'm in the house. So outside.
I know you could be like one of them girls that get the post office man, the UPS man come knock on the door to deliver the package.
Girl, not when you see in that Ring doorbell camera footage. They just throwing the packages at the door. They are not coming to knock on the door. They are like taking a picture and gone.
Oh, for real, sure.
Yes.
They at least ring the doorbell.
I don't really get them ringing the doorbell. They will just drop off the package. I can see them in the camera footage, and they just take a picture. So maybe I'll just scroll through my footage and.
No, that's when you just gotta have the alert on. So when they walking up, you just change the radius. So when they pull up and you see them getting out, thing chimes off and you could just kind of sneak peek and meet them. Hey,
girl! At that point, I know I've been wrapped up in the UGG blanket and got a little drool from a nap. I'm not going to the door to say hello. I'm not always ready, so maybe that's the tool. Be ready at all times.
Be ready so you ain't gotta get ready.
That's true. Okay. If I'm in that house, it's wrap up time.
See, we done dived in, so y'all get to kind of get to know us just a little bit, but it's so much more to get to know about us. But what we want to do for you ladies and gents, because beauty is all. It's not just one gender specified. It's all. So one of the things we want to bring to you is motivation, positive reinforcement, encouragement. Not necessarily advice, but if you take advice from us, then hey, that's what it is. But it's about the positivity. We want you to leave listening this show feeling empowered, right?
Yes.
Inspired.
I'll also say the truth.
And the truth.
I feel that a lot of times in this industry, a lot of people are not telling the truth. We're not talking about, I see a lot of stuff on social media where people are like, oh, they charging this much for some knotless braids. Why am I paying $400? Well, inflated times call for inflated measures. Everything goes up. The price goes up. And if you have skill, if you have professionalism, if you have all these things, then that justifies the price going up. So really telling the truth about what's behind the scenes. I think that a lot of times people see and feel like, oh, okay, well, she does this, but you don't know that we had to pay for that certification.
Right.
You don't know that we had to put in that time, go and drive far for the certification. So that's a hotel stay. That's money that we've already had to spend.
Look at her giving y'all some business stuff, okay? See, that's what it's about too. You're going to get that business. You're going to get that beauty. You're going to get that life. You're going to get everything in this podcast.
Mostly everything. We got a little, have a little bit saved to the side. So when you see us in the streets, you don't think you know us all the way.
She was like, but you don't know me. But you don't see me in the streets, but you don't know me.
Yes. We rap a little bit from time to time. I really actually want to be a rapper. It's the one skill I don't have.
Yeah, I used to have it before I had the kids, and they kind of mess with my brain, the whole little memory thing, and my words don't come out as fast as they used to.
You can get it popping again with Gracie's Corner. Gracie's Corner is that thing, okay? I was riding my car to Gracie's Corner just one day, just regularly.
You know what? We're not even going to go there right now.
Yeah, it was like, what sound does a letter make? Tell me. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, y'all, she could sing.
Oh, we can't go. I'm just really excited for us to share.
Yes.
And to really give back to our community. Also, another aspect is the fact that we want to go and patronize Black-owned businesses, put you guys on to what's available here in Charlotte. We have, I'm calling it the Great Migration Back to Charlotte.
I like that.
A lot of people are moving to this area, into this city, and they don't really have places or things or nowhere to go, who to see, trying to figure out what the nightlife is like or what the daytime life is like.
But it's so much. Charlotte is growing so fast. Every time I look, I see apartments going up. I see new businesses going up. It's so much to do, and we want to bring that to you too. So we got the day life. For those that like to be in the house and in bed by 8 o'clock. You seen those Facebook reels? I saw this one Facebook reel said going out after 30 be like, and she had a whole outfit, and then she jump into it, and then she be on the couch like, I changed my mind.
That is true, and that is accurate, and I have done that before.
So we're going to bring the day life experiences as well as the night life experience. So, you get a little bit of both based off whatever floats and whatever works for you.
Yes, I naturally prefer a day party. I don't really like to be out at night.
Yeah, the way my life is set up, I like to be in bed by 8 o'clock, 8, 9, 10 o'clock. because I get up every morning at 4 o'clock. So
Well, my ideal is like getting to the day party maybe about like 4:30, 4:45-ish. And then having a nice little party, little, yes. Then about 8 o'clock, leave. And then go get food on the way home to eat.
now I'm going to tell y'all she lying, okay? Because every time we go out somewhere during the day and we do a day party, we end up at 2 more parties. Food is in the mix.
Exactly.
But we end up at 2 more parties because we be outside.
Well, that's because it's like I'm already out there. I'm like, okay, that's fun. Let's continue on until it's not. But, see, that was the last time I was out with you.
Oh, okay.
The time before that, we went out, we had some food, and then we go home. Food is always in the equation.
Food is always in the equation.
Yes. And then be like wrapped up in my bed by 10 o'clock, 10:30 at the latest.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great time. That's a now new adulting time.
Yes. What else? Oh, so another thing that we also want to mention is that later on during our episodes or our seasons, right?
Mm-hmm.
We want to incorporate you guys. Like we want to get letters from you guys, questions from you guys. How do you deal with this or whatever it may be of how it relates to beauty, life, brunch, right? However it relates, we want to be able to hear from you guys so we can start incorporating that because we also want to engage with y'all. We want to get to know y'all too.
Yes, but keep them letters PG-13.
Right,
Okay.
right. This is not going to be no strawberry look. Disclaimer. This is not the strawberry letter. This is not the I saw something on one of the platforms here in Charlotte about the dating life and how dating goes wrong in Charlotte. And people be having whole life other things going on. Yeah, this is not that. Okay, so this is more about business and keeping it PG.
13.
13.
It can be a little bit beyond PG, but not. This ain't rated R.
Right, and if it is, we'll figure out a way to clean it up.
And also don't put names in there. We don't want to be out here reading and Sherry F from
so and so.
Like we do not need all the problems. So just keep those letters, mild, little tame.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, we want to connect with the people. We're ready. So,
and as you can see, we're excited.
Very excited.
We're excited.
What you think, Shar? You seem a little excited. Just a little bit.
For y'all that don't know, that's our guy right there. Okay, he's helping us with the podcast. So shout out to Shar at the Lit Creative. Yes. For anyone that's looking for a podcast studio space. This is where it's at.
Yeah, I'm going to get on my Suge Knight. If you want a podcaster who ain't trying to be all up in the videos. No, I'm joking. But, we welcome him into our videos, into, throwing his input, but also creating a great place for us. Editing is right. Mics are on. Okay? Mm-hmm. Come to the Lit Creative.
Yeah. So just to kind of get in there and wrap up. Again, this was just our intro, little candid conversations between Ro and I. For our next episode, we're going to dive into what's a hot girl summer. Because it's summertime, it's about to be hot if Charlotte weather get it together. Because I don't know what's happening. I mean, it's cold, it's raining, it's cloudy. I mean, last year this time it was like hot.
But the weather does not determine if we accent mad.
You're right. See. That's going to be for next week. We're going to save all of that. That's going to be next week's topic. We're going to go into a hot girl summer along with some other things. So, again, be sure to make sure you're following us on Instagram. For myself is the_inspiring_stylist.
And for myself, naturally Ashley Rowe. But for us both,
it's Brunch Beauty Life Podcast. Until next time.
See y'all.